there. Of course, the cat is now an element, but the arrangement is off, right? Um, the arrangement is off, and so the harmony is off. There is no harmony here because where can I put this cat? Art is made up of three things: execution, meaning, and reception. Today, we'll look at what execution entails. So execution is comprised again of three things: elements. So elements like um, rock, like this rock here. Hold on. Elements like this rock here in the foreground. These rocks here in the foreground. The tree, which is the main focus of this drawing, along with this piece of land right here, right? So this piece of land, the tree, the rocks, this land at the back, which is the background, forms the background along with um the sky as well. So many red lines. So basically rocks, tree, ground, background, sky, sun. These are some of the elements. Other elements include like less obvious things such as perspective, like environmental perspective. The reason why this background is a lighter shade than this is because of the air itself and the moisture in the air, the fog in the air diluting some of the colors. The farther the ground gets away from us, the more we have to look through foggy air to see it, and so its color gets diluted. That's what you call atmospherical perspective. That's also an element. Um, and then we have arrangements. So basically the arrangement of all of these elements. So why exactly is this rock here? Why is it at the foreground, right? It makes the artwork better in that it increases the depth, right? So execution is all about appeal. It's all about conveying a message in an appealing and nice to look at way, right? So you have to think about what your elements contribute to the way your elements contribute to that appeal or arrangement, right? Your elements get better to look at when they are arranged with everything else in mind. So elements, you have your elements, your rocks, your trees, all that, and then you have arrangements. And if it's arranged properly, it produces harmony, which is what we consider to be beauty, right? Um, so harmony is when your elements are arranged in such a way that it communicates something. And from here, we see that these rocks are here to communicate a sense of depth. Not only that, but to communicate the central theme of this artwork. If you haven't noticed, the central theme of the artwork is a lonely sort of life. So the tree is the only visible life we can see, and everything else is dead. Everything else is dead matter. Rocks, sand, gas, the sun, all of that. It gives you a sort of it builds or it gives you a feeling of loneliness. That is the harmony produced. The elements are arranged in such a way that they produce a harmony, and that harmony can carry meaning. It can carry meaning to the recipient. So, deep dive. Let's do a bit of a deep dive into arrangements. So, arrangement is what you call um your um basically I use grids for arrangements, right? And in arrangements, it's composition. Arrangement is composition, basically. So the composition of your elements is arrangement. And here we see that part of the reason why the tree is so easy to look at, or it's sorry, a focus is because it overlaps with one of these grids. I basically always use a box grid type of structure for my work, and it's simple, it's effective, and it's always like it's just easy to set up. It's simple and effective, pretty much. That's why I use it. So if we just use a simple box grid, we can see that the tree is in one of these overlapping points here, which creates a sense of focus. And the sun is squarely within one of those boxes. Everything in the foreground is here, basically, and most of the background is just about here. But we won't get too much into that. I'm just giving you the components, or I'm just explaining the components of execution. So after that, our arrangement produces harmony, and harmony conveys meaning to the recipient. So the harmony here, of course, is um, the harmony between all of the elements conveys the meaning of loneliness. Let me show you what would happen if we didn't have good harmony. Let's say I bring in a bit of purple here, right? I make it like a purple cat or something, and this is a terrible cat, but you get the idea. A purple cat or something. Now all the elements are there. Of course, the cat is now an element, but the arrangement is off, right? Um, the arrangement is off, and so the harmony is off. There is no harmony here because where can I put this cat, right? Where can I place this cat? And so the harmony is not achieved. So that's it basically. The elements are the building blocks. The arrangement or composition is precisely how you build, and the harmony is the pattern that you begin to see after the building. So if I stack a bunch of blocks on each other, the pattern I'm using a precise arrangement. And so you start to see the pattern of that arrangement in that I've created a house. So the elements are the building are the blocks. The arrangement is the vertical. I'm stacking those blocks vertically upon each other for a purpose. And then the harmony is the pattern you begin to see from that. So you see an arrangement of walls, and that harmony carries a meaning. It conveys a meaning. It has a purpose. So please let me know if if that was helpful. Like, comment, and share. Um, and I will see you next time. God bless.